Alright guys, the final part. I have 37 minutes on my phone. Yeah. It's better when I do like this so you see more of my body. Yeah. That's better. Pictures of my company, guys. I can show you this video.
This is your automated captain.
Think of a job like that, guys.
Care for more mimosa?
Don't mind if I do. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, a jet like that, guys.
378.
10 million towards renovations, man.
Perfect weather for flying.
So picture some of that for my jet. And I have my beautiful Gran Turismo lots. And think some of this for my penthouse. My $500 million penthouse. That's all the Hollywood actors are blown away with my company. Holy shit, I think your company's buried in Hollywood. Yeah, it's buried in Hollywood, man. Here's some of that for my penthouse. Yeah. And my assistant, my secretary.
Hello, Mr. Incredible.
Nice suit.
Nice suit.
Thanks. Nice to be back.
Here's some of that for me. I'm boss now. Yeah. I have my nice suit, you know what I'm saying? All the Hollywood actors are like, holy shit, Ivan, this is your company? I'm like, yeah, holy shit, this is buried in Hollywood. Yeah, it's buried in Hollywood. It's buried in Hollywood, man. Yeah, man. It's better than Hollywood. Even Ben Affleck and Keanu Reeves, when they walk into my condo, my penthouse, even they're going to be blown away like, holy shit. And I thought I was rich. I feel like shit. And those guys are loaded. Ben Affleck is worth, I don't know, like $80 million or something like that. $170 million. Keanu Reeves is worth $400 million. Those guys are fucking loaded, but even their wealth is pocket change compared to my wealth. They could afford maybe like a 20, 30, $40 million house. But even a $40 million, like Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez bought a $61 million mansion. That's fucking high tech, but even that's not as high tech as a $500 million penthouse. Beyonce and Jay-Z own like a $100 million mansion house. That's fucking high tech, but even that's not a $500 million penthouse. It's like Incredibles, man. Like, it's something high tech. So even though they're living the life, they're not living the multi-billionaire life that I'm living with my significant other. They're blown away by my jet, like, holy shit, man. I thought I was rich. And Keanu Reeves owns like a $30 million jet, whatever it is. That's a fucking nice jet, but it's not a $300 million jet like Incredibles. See what I'm saying? Keanu Reeves owns a jet. He owns, I think, like a $30 million jet or something like that. $35 million jet. That's fucking high tech, but it's not my $300 million jet. And with 10 million renovations like Incredibles. See what I'm saying? Yeah. My company's gonna blow out of the water, man. I made coffee. I'm gonna go upstairs and get my coffee soon. See what I'm saying? Luxury buffet, all you can eat, like amazing food, yeah. So there. Yeah. So B-list actors get $2 to $4 million for their salary. But some of them I can even pay them 4.9 million for the movie. They get their $250K royalty check for the merch. They get money for the game. The money they make off the game varies on if you play as them or if they're just CPU characters and doing cutscenes. It just depends on the context. If you play as them, they get 1.5. If you don't play as them, but they're CPU characters and they're in cutscenes, you can pay them a couple $100,000, $250,000 for the game, $270,000 for the game. That's good enough for them. But they don't get a bonus and they don't get royalties. Rising stars are pretty much out of the picture because they're very rare, but the rising stars get 5 to 8.9 million. There's even exceptions where some A-list actors, small A-listers, make maybe $7 million if they're like pretty major. You don't pay them 9, you can pay them even 6 or 7.5. There's exceptions, obviously, but the rising stars get 5 to 8.9 million. They don't get a bonus. They don't get any royalties, with the exception for Zayn. Zayn's is a special story, and they get $300K for the merch. And their money for the game varies on if you play as them or if they're just CPU characters. You guys see what I'm saying? And the smaller A-listers get 9 to 15.9 million salary. They don't get a bonus, but they get royalties. Anywhere from 6 million to 25 million in royalties. It's a good deal for them. So it varies on how big the guy is. Yeah, if the guy's worth like 12, 13, 14 million, chances are he'll get that 6.5, 6.8 million in royalties, 7 million in royalties. The guy's worth 20 million, chances are he'll get his 8, 9, 10, 11 million royalties. 25, he gets maybe 12, 13. 30, he can get maybe 14, 15 million. And the guys who are worth 40, 45, 50 million plus, those guys can bargain for they're 16, they're 15, they're 17. The guy's worth 60, 65 million, he can bargain for the 20, 23, 24, 25 million royalties. It depends on how much the guy's worth. And that's why I want the casting directors going over the actors' net worth. I want to know how much they're all worth. That will help me to determine how much I want to pay them for the movie. And the bigger ones get $16 million to $30 million, $30.9 million in salary. And they also get bonuses anywhere from 7 to 20 million in bonuses. And then their royalties varies from 26 million all the way to 125 million. The only guys who get $125 million are the really, really big guys like Tom Cruise, Will Smith, Dwayne Johnson. Those guys can bargain for the 120, 125 million royalties. 100 plus million royalties, right? And the guys who can bargain for 80, 90 are like Denzel Washington, Samuel Jackson, those guys. They can bargain for their 80, 75, 90, even 100 million in royalties. Excluding your already rich salary and your rich bonus. And they get a rich 1.5 million for the merch. And the smaller ones get 500K for the merch. And then their paycheck for the game varies on if you play as them. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. I'm not going to go any higher than like 500, 600K for. So let's say that the actors are CPU characters in the game, and they're in cutscenes and doing voice work. The max I'll pay a guy is maybe $600,000. If you play as them, they can easily bargain for their $2.83 million. The big guys can bargain for 3 for the game. The small acers can bargain for like 2. And the biggest actors probably starts like $1.5 million if you play as them for the game. But they don't get any royalties off the game. They're not touching any of the money for the game. For the game, you just get your flat salary and that's it. I'm already paying you enough for the movie. You're not getting any money off the game. The agents will be like, Ira, are you going to get the royalties for the game? I'm like, no. They're not getting any royalties for the game. I'm not going to make as much money off the game compared to the movie and the merch. I'm going to make way more money off the movie merch than I do the game. The merch and movie is the real money. The game is good money, but it's not the kind of money I'm making for the movie and the merch. But the game will make a lot of money too. But because Radrat's doing the walkthrough, most people are going to watch his walkthrough. Sarah? Yeah. The bigger guys get 1.5 million for the merch, and they get anywhere from 26 million to 125 million for the royalties. The guys who are worth 70 million can bargain for their 26, 28, 30 million royalties. Guys with 80, he can bargain for 30, 33, 34, 35, 36, 35 million royalties. Guys with 100, he can bargain for his 33, 34, 35, 37, 38, even maybe 40. 150 million, you can bargain for maybe 50, 45. One like 70, 60, 65, 66, 70 million, 55 million. You see what I'm saying? You have that range. And the 200 million guys are the really, really big, the big guys. They can bargain for their 70 million plus. 65 million plus at least, right? If the guy's worth $100 million, he's not getting any more than 40 million. Like, do not go any higher than 40 million if the guy's worth only 100 million. That's good enough. 35, 37 million rolls, that's good enough. You don't make this in Hollywood. Obviously. So I have the whole payment structure planned out for my company, which is top notch. So on average, I'm beating out Hollywood in salaries, because I'm also giving the A-listers royalties for the movie. But some guys might get cocky. You might want 200 million. I'm like, guys, man, I'm not gonna fucking pay you $200 million. You're not worth that for my movie. Ivan, this is nothing. Like, you're gonna make your billions off this, Ivan. I'm like, that's not the point. The point is you're not worth any more. If I pay you $200 million, you're now ripping me off. But at the end of the day, I don't mean to be rude, man. The whole world is going crazy because they want to see me and my significant other. You guys are big A's actors. You're gonna help build the buzz. You're gonna make my movie better. And that's why I'm paying a lot of money. But you're pushing it. The moment you want $150, $200, you rip me off, and you're being greedy pig. So Ivan, you're greedy too, man. Like, you're gonna make your billions off this. You're making a big deal for $200. I'm like, look, you're not getting $200. You're not worth that. Why could you do like that, man? Yeah, man, don't hate me, you know. So, Sarah? Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs and get my coffee. I'll be back in a sec. Skip the video if you don't want to wait, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. I went upstairs to get my coffee. Yeah. So that's the layout structure for my payments. I've mentioned this many times now for my company. And now you guys understand why. And they also make side money for like interviews, that kind of stuff. Interviews, ad shoots, that kind of stuff. I pay them for it. Not much money, but it's like $60,000 worth of money. That's nice side money, man. Yes, I fly you in for 5 ad shoots, interviews, and commercials. I pay you maybe 20 grand for it. And I sponsor you with clothing for the ad shoot too. All the high-end clothes and suits, you get sent to your house, all for free. Obviously. For the ad shoot, you get to keep the clothes. Obviously. And you get featured on my high-end magazine ads on my website. And then around the city of Vancouver, yeah. So you fucking top notch. Yeah. That's what my other cries. I want to be with him. I want to feature the magazine. I want to be. I want his billions. I want to movie something, which is fucking crazy. I want to see the light. Yeah, she's fucking crazy. I want to be with him. Yeah, she's fucking crazy, man. Yeah. That's why she cries. It's actually funny, yeah. Let me show you my stew lock, guys. Gran Turismo. You You know they made a movie, Gran Turismo, right? Like last year with Orlando Bloom. It was pretty good. I might watch that. Yeah. They also made a movie called Need for Speed with a guy from Breaking Bad. That came out like 10 years ago. And Gran Turismo looks pretty good. There's a lot with Orlando Bloom. I might watch that. Looks really good. Yeah, picture some of this for my studio lot, guys. I'm gonna own. Look at that, guys. My studio lot. Beautiful, huh? I won't have that much buildings, but it looks like that for my studio lot. Something fucking nice. Yeah, man. Yeah. Me and my studio, we own the whole studio lot. Peter's like, Ivan, you own all this? I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit. Your coffee's burning Hollywood. Yeah. Holy shit, Ivan, you own all this? I'm like, yeah, I own all this, man. Like, holy shit, you're a fucking boss. Yeah, I'm boss. And that's why me and my studio are going to be boss, man. We own this big fucking company, man. We have a beautiful studio lot like this. Yeah. Fucking nice, huh? Waterfront property near the view of the mountains of Vancouver. Look at that. It's fucking nice. Tell the architects you want like this and they build it for you. I'll put a good $400 million towards it. Towards my building. My building project. Some cider. Yeah. And now I understand why my girlfriend's gonna beg. Because she wants to live that life with me, man. Yeah, she doesn't want to miss out on that. And that's why my significant other also cries. She doesn't want to be left behind in Hollywood while I'm living this life. I own my Sky Source studio, obviously film studio. I signed that massive deal with Amazon, making billions on my movie. And she's in Hollywood making $300K for her movies. And she's under the gates, left behind, seeing hell. She'll be devastated, man. And she doesn't get to see her handsome, Jesus-looking Ivan. And she doesn't get the perks either, right? And she wants to see the light, too. She'll be crushed, man. I ran off. She'll be a crazy, psychotic woman. You know Bella in Twilight, she becomes something like that, yeah. Some crazy woman. Yeah, I ran off. She knows he's never gonna see me. But you guys know, as long as I don't pay, you're never gonna let me. You're never gonna let her see me if I don't pay. Because you guys are crazy people. You're messing up me, man. Yeah, if Ivan doesn't pay, he's never gonna see us. Never know. I'm like, first of all, she's not even you. She's not even your wife. She's my wife. I'm her husband. I said it, right? Like, our relationship is none of your business, but you make it your business because you guys are fucking crazy people. You're a mess like me. Yeah, you make it your business, man. When it's not your business. She's not your fucking wife. And I'm not your fucking husband, man. Get that through your head. You guys are blinded by everything because you're fucking crazy people. Yeah, man. That's why once I make my money, I pay my dues, I'm taking my money, I'm taking my... I'm peacing out. I wish you guys the best, man. Even though you guys are wicked people, man, I wish you the best. I hope you live a good life, you know what I'm saying? All you young men and women, I hope you find the man or woman of your dreams and you get a good paying job, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you make it and you make at least 100K. My hope for everyone in this world is that at least they can pull in 100K. Like I told you, if you're one of those guys who can make a 100K as a career, you're successful. As most people don't make that, man. It's a lot of money. You may not be a multi-millionaire, but if you make 100, 120, 150K a year, you made it. You're successful, man. Count that as a success. Samsara? Count that as a success. Yeah, not a failure. And if you make 50K, 60, 70K a year, you're doing pretty good, but you're not like living the rich life, but you're still doing pretty good. But if you can pull 100K, you're doing good for yourself. Samsara? Yeah. This is why I don't want Peter touching Volume 3. Eret's a demon. Now after this, I'm gonna upload the video and take a shower, man. I feel dirty. I didn't shower today. Eretat, the king of the south. Look at that, guys. Fucking scary, huh? Yeah, man. We fighting those demons. Look at that, guys. Eretat, the king of the south. Yeah, man. That's why those Zanzackers are lucky. Yeah. But I'm gonna have Daniel Kaluuya come in and read, because he might be good for Tacitonius. John Boyega is my first choice, but my second choice is Daniel Kaluuya. He's good for Tacitonius too. And I might have Dev Patel come in and read for Papyri too. Have him and Ivan Joji compete. Ivan Joji is my first choice, but I want him to compete. I want him to compete with Dev Patel. And I want John Boyega to compete with Daniel Kaluuya. Because Daniel Kaluuya looks more like me. He's from Uganda like me. He's dark like me. And he's from Uganda. Whereas John Boyega is from Nigeria. He's a bit lighter skinned. He's from Nigeria. Daniel Kaluuya is from Uganda like me. My family are from Uganda. I'm an African Canadian, right? Well, supposedly. I'm miracle birth, but I'm from Uganda. I'm African Canadian. That's why I have very dark skin. I don't speak my language. The only thing I understand is like hi, like kope. I know a few words here and there in the language. That's it. Yeah. I'm sorry. Just like my significant other's Puerto Rican, half Puerto Rican, right? I don't think she speaks Puerto Rican, but she probably understands a few words here and there. My significant other was, I'm from Uganda, Africa. Supposedly, right? Yeah. Let me show you Eretat again, guys. Here's a darker image of him. Look at that. The king of the south. That's fucking scary, yeah. That's scary shit. Look at that, guys. Eretat, the king of the south. This is Bird of the Rings. Yeah, please, Bird of the Rings. Yeah, look at that, guys. Eretat, the king of the south. Looking at a masterpiece, guys. Yeah, man. Look at that, Eretat, king of the south. Fucking scary, huh? So imagine something like Helm's Deep. You know, let me show you Helm's Deep to get an idea. I'll say Helm's Deep. So picture an army like that, except 20,000, double the amount you see on Helm's Deep, because it's 20,000 army, right? And they all look like demons like this. Yeah. I'll show you maybe a good... Yeah, picture something like this for the war. And they're all demons, man. Yeah, man. This is burned by Helm's Deep War, yeah. No, you have those beings looking like what I just showed you. Aratats are demons, yeah. And the civilians are all behind the wall, they're all scared. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think some of that for the war in the end. Look at an amazing movie, man. Yeah, imagine an army like that, except they look 3 times scarier than that. They're demons. And the Aratat picture I showed you, yeah. Yeah, picture an army, 20,000 army, and they're demons, man. What an amazing movie, yeah. I love this war so much, it's so good. The Helm's Deep War. Yeah, see? If you think these guys are scary, nothing compared to the beings in Zanus.
What's happening out there?
Shall I describe it to you? Or would you like me to find you a box?
Yeah. They're just that for the war in the end. You see me, John Boyega, Jimo Hansu. They get amazing in that. You hear the demon growls. And the civilians all scared behind the wall, yeah. They got an amazing movie, man. If you think this is pretty freaky, guys, nothing. Peter Jackson would tell me, yeah, Ivan, like, the beings in your movie are gonna make my Orkai and Two Towers look good. Yeah, they're gonna make these guys look good, man. Yeah, man. And they all charge, yeah. And they're demons looking like that, guys. Like that picture I showed you. Yeah, look at a masterpiece. Now I'm leading it. Because I'm the prince. Yeah, this is amazing. Look at an amazing movie, man. Yeah, man. If you think this war is good, my war will be 2 times better, 2 times better than it. Yeah, this is the part that really gets to me. Where the fuck did all those ladders come from? Yeah, man. You guys are gonna catch the scene. You guys didn't see them carrying ladders, right? All of a sudden, you get ladders appearing out of nowhere. What the fuck is up with that, man? Yeah, see? Ladders appearing out of nowhere. Hence why pay your visual effects team well, that way you don't slack off like that. Sarah? Can you imagine, like, demon beings, like, scarier than this, man? Picture some of this for me. When Aragorn ducks. Yeah, it's picture some of that for me, you know what I'm saying? Look at a sick movie, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to show you the Helm's Deep, the beginning of the Helm's Deep War. If you think that war is good, the war from my movie is gonna blow out of the water. Peter Jackson's like, Ivan, with this technology, You're looking at a better war than even my Helm's Deep and Return of the King War. Yeah, man. So picture an army that size. So the Zanian army has 12,500 people. So think of something like the Uruk-hai army in Two Towers for the humans, the Zanians, right? With the blacksmiths and all them. And think of the army, an army the size of the war and Return of the King for the Massa Wolves. And every time them look scary like that, and they're badass fighters, looking amazing. They're gonna make these Uruk-hai look good, man. So I'm saying, show me camera, guys.